Yeah, I got you. Once again, I'm covering a trading bot project, but it is trading bot season. What I can do? There is some good, some bad, but if you feel like taking a break from all the crypto degeneracy, you might like this one. The only thing I can say is namaste. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Simon. Welcome to Blockchain Yeti. In this video, I'm going to talk about iBots, a new DeFi protocol that aims to bring Ponzi-free long-term sustainable income to their investor. Is it the holy grail we've been looking for, or is it just another turd that will potentially rug us? Maybe yes, maybe not, probably not, but we will see in this video. Because in this video, we will get in depth in their white paper, and at the end, I will give you my opinion and my game plan with that one. Also, I've got an interview with someone you might know, someone you might like from the DeFi community. That will be a great video. Thank you for joining us, and let's get started. So what is iBot? iBot is a forex and crypto trading bot service project. It was created with the goal of providing its user with passive income. But can they do that long term? I hope so. From their white paper, iBot claimed to be supported by three different trading bot teams, 2 for crypto, 1 for forex. But I heard that recently they've been focusing on forex because crypto is a bit all over the place. They also claim to have tested the bot for 18 months and even agreed that they had some down at some point, but that they were able to adjust before launching, and now they've been 12 months without any loss. In another place in their white paper, they say 10 months. So we'll say 10 to 12 months without any loss because of their pragmatic approach and low risk strategy. There is some well-known name in the DeFi space being part of the team. That's a big plus to me, but they are not ducks. That's a minus to me. But so far, they've been walking the talk and has shown no sign of potential rug, but that does not make it impossible. So what set iBots apart from other projects? To sum it up, what really set iBots apart from other projects is that they've been testing the bots for 15 months. Well, that's what they says in their white paper. They have not taken any loss from 10 to 12 months, so that's a good one. I guess in trading and forex or crypto, if you're not losing, well, you can only be winning, or at least break even. They're not promising crazy 2 to 5% a day or even 15% a day like so many projects do to their investor, just to get their liquidity drain when the users start compounding. What happened with those other bot projects often, not every time but often, is that they offer crazy return, 2 to 5% a day, sometime more, sometime a bit less. What they do is that some user make up those number in a compound calculator. They say, oh my God, I'm gonna get rich in 6 to 8 months. It's going to be crazy. And the first one to cross the line, compounding into oblivion, drain the whole liquidity from the contract and the project dry up. But that's not what they want to happen with iBot, and they're taking the means to prevent it. Because what makes them different from their white paper, it's that they claim they are 100% Ponzi free already, so they don't depend on user deposit or withdrawal at all. And finally, they don't charge anything upfront or any kind of membership, but there's fee. We're going to get into it. The way that they make money from this project is that they charge a service fee. They will charge 20% from the bot's profit. So let's say you make $100 profit, they will take $20 for the team and management and everything so they can run a business. So it's in their own interest to make you money, because the more money you make, the more they make. I like that kind of structure. Of course, 20% is a bit steep. I would have liked to work with 5, 10, 15%. 20% is my limit, but I think 20 is still fair if they're going to be there on the long run and if they are very serious about managing this project. They also charge a 1% maintenance fee every 30 days on your account balance. So every 30 days, if your account, let's say, have $1,000, they will take $10 for maintenance fee. But the first 30 days that you're part of the project are free. And finally, they have a withdrawal fee of a fixed $5 if you're withdrawing 499 or less, or 1% withdrawal fee. That's hard. If you are withdrawing $500 or more. Again, this fee can be a bit steep, but they're taking care of everything, and other alternative at the end of the day will cost as much or similar. I think the 20% on profit is steep but fair for what it is. Of course, if you're joining with a big bag, the fees can add up and be pretty steep, but it's not unreasonable either because they are taking care of everything. So after listening to what the white paper have to say, you think that a low risk 1 to 15% a month trading bot project makes sense to you? Here's how to get started. Step 1. You create an account on the iBots.io website. There is no referral link because there is no Ponzi-nomic at all. Let's go. I like that. I don't get paid, so you get paid more. So the team get paid more. That's good. That's very organic of them. I like that. If I refer it, it's because I believe sincerely in it and not because I'm in it for the money. So you create your account on iBots.io. Then step 2, you generate your deposit address on the iBot system. Step 3, you send the amount that you want to invest in the iBot system to your deposit address. Step 4, congratulations, you are involved in the iBot ecosystem, hopefully for the best, hopefully for the long run. It's that easy. I've been through that process. Very easy, very seamless. It's cool. And yeah, maybe from the title you guys already find who it is, but our special guest today is Pocket Ace. This guy is everywhere. When I see Pocket Aces in a project, I know this is a good one. These days, he seems to be everywhere in the DeFi space. He is making a damn good job at bringing transparency and accountability to the DeFi space. A way better job than some security company can do. For this reason, I kindly asked him to come to the channel to talk about his involvement with iBot and what does he think about it and hear how it went. So hey, what's up, Pocket Ace? I'm really happy to have you here on the call. Lately, you seems to be everywhere in the DeFi space. We really appreciate that you took some of your precious time to come on the channel to talk about iBots.
My pleasure.
Awesome. So I've got a couple of questions that we already talked a bit off camera real quick, but my first question will be, how did you find about the iBots? How did you find the iBot team and how you guys started to work together?
Yeah, no, great question. And with that one, it was actually a kind of a neat story. They, I guess, had seen me on James Pelton when I did my first kind of face reveal, I guess, actually there, and started being on camera, doing all this YouTube stuff and moderating and whatnot. Pardon me. And then they reached out through Wealth Mountain, which is another place that I had mentioned that I moderated and still do a little bit there. So they had actually reached out there, asked if they could DM me, and then we started a conversation. We got on camera, met each other face to face, which is not often in this space, and just got to know each other and got to know their plans. Found out that we shared between the two founders and I. Pardon me. The two founders and I felt we shared kind of similar ideals of what we want from the space, and how we want to get it, and just to give people something real and transparent to earn from, which has, in my opinion, zero Ponzi-nomics to it, from based on what I've seen and what they've shown.
Awesome. So that was pretty much my next question. The project claimed to be sustainable. A lot of projects recently claim also to be sustainable, but indeed, can you confirm, is there any way to confirm that indeed they're 100% Ponzi free? Because that will be huge.
Yeah, no, agreed. And I mean, it's always hard to show 100% everything. They have FX books there that show the live feed of the trades as they close. And they are testing different bots, putting a lot of time in and very methodically thinking about how they want this project and how we want this project to grow. And even just the transition of going fully Forex, as much as that was not a desire in the beginning. It was what was needed because of the limited funds that are moving in crypto. Because there's not as much movement, there's also not as much like potential earnings. So because of that, we were getting stuck in trades and all that stuff. So going forex was what was needed for now, and to me showed that they're trying to find the best route for all of us, as opposed to everybody else, which kind of sticks to their guns, doesn't adapt, doesn't change, doesn't kind of adapt to the market, I guess is the best way to say it. Sorry.
Yeah, that make a whole lot of sense. I'm part of many trading groups, and what I see, so many crypto trader recently moved to forex and seem to find so much more success there, because I feel that since there's more volume, it's more predictable. So since it's more predictable, it's more logical. If it's more logical, I think that the bot tend to perform better in that kind of environment. I
Agreed.
think crypto could work great, but I think it need a lot of maintenance and follow up.
Yeah, no, agreed, 100%.
Awesome. So, do you believe that the project, and I think they can, but I want to hear it from you. Do you believe that the project can last more than the 3 to 6 months that we see most of those trading bot or WhatsApp project? What's the long term vision?
They've said it, and I've said it, and I agreed to be on the team because we agree on this. Is the idea is to be here for a long time, not a short time, right? We have already been here since December. It was over. I can't remember the exact date, but it was over Christmas and New Year's kind of thing when we launched. And so we've already hit that 3 month mark, which is an amazing milestone in this industry of this space for sure. Um, and so, yeah, I do see it lasting, but at the same token, and as I'll tell anybody, even a project I'm part of, we all need to diversify better. We all need to not put our eggs in one basket. We all need to ROI and pull out funds. Like we still need to stick to those guns that we talk about, but I don't think we all do enough of.
Yeah, I totally agree. I've been in DeFi for now for a bit over a year, maybe close to 2 years, and I've been decently profitable.
Yeah,
And the thing that makes me decently profitable in DeFi is really I ROI ASCP. Otherwise, I will be big time in the red, and that's I totally agree. ROI first, then compound later. Um,
exactly.
Talking about that, does the team has any plan to scale into NFT or maybe selling their own trading bots, or they're strictly keeping to what they're doing?
Right now, we're strictly keeping to what we're doing. NFTs, I don't think are on the docket at all. There's just the risk of SEC and other things. Not that they're not here; they're in Israel, and that's been said.
Yeah.
And then myself in Canada, obviously don't have to worry about, and I'm not managing the money, so I don't have to worry about that part of it. So I don't think NFTs, because there's just too much. You don't get access to your funds if you want to right away. The whole point of this is to be 100%. You can get your money when you want. You can get in when you want. You can do what you want. That's what we desired from this protocol. As for the trait of the bots, I think you said create their own bots. Um, there's thoughts and we've had discussions. I don't know where that's going to go yet, and I don't want to give anything out yet on that because I don't know what the timelines on that are, and if any.
Yeah, and that makes sense. And I think at that point, iBot is still a very young project. Hopefully, like you said, it will go far, but still what they've built, and I think the trust in the community that they build, I think it will bring them far if they keep being on that road of being real, being sustainable. But as we talk, there's so many projects trying to be and to do so many things, and it doesn't always end up good. So since most of the team are not ducks or KYC, is there any plan to show constant transparency, and is there a pragmatic way to show their goodwill and trading result? I know you talk about my FX book, but like what proves us that they're real? Because we heard that so many times. I want to believe them. I want it to be real, but how
Yeah.
we trust them?
Yeah, and again, the my FX books and all that stuff seem to be, and they've shown that in the fact that our results that we're getting pulling out of it do match. And again, the results are not crazy. There's nothing like, it doesn't seem like if there was smoke and mirrors and all that stuff, they would have done it already because they started before all these rugs we've seen, right? Or we've started before all these rugs.
Yeah.
So they could have came in gangbusters, 2%, here you go, guys, coming in, we're giving you the world, and taken everything. They've wasted a lot of time and money not wasted, sorry, I shouldn't say that. They've put in a lot of time and money, and so far have not seen results because their TVL is still low because we're not trying to be the moonshot. So to me, that shows the goodwill, in my opinion. But at the same token, we all need to be cautious. I get it, and I totally understand it. There is no. I am the only kind of face of it, and I am removed from the funds, so I get that kind of side of the risk. But I feel they've proven to me, and in turn the community, that they're here and putting the time in.
Yeah, I totally agree, and that's what I see from most of the other group that look iBot from the outside. It does they're like they don't have crazy result. I like that. It's smaller yield. I like that, and it sounds crazy for someone that don't know about crypto or DeFi to say that, but it's true. It got real pragmatic uh, result, and the thing is that if they can do that for a couple years, only 3 to 4 5 years, it will be for some life changing result.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even
Absolutely, and
though
that's
that
the thing. And hopefully that's what this becomes, because it really is going to be a feather in even my cap if we can make this work. And I want to be part of something that's better than the space as a whole. And so I wish nothing but the best. But again, I do agree people need to be cautious. And again, don't. I never want anybody to get too confident in this protocol, because that's where we get into problems, right? But the nice thing is they're growing it so slowly and so methodically that gives me again more faith.
Yeah, 100%. I really, really like that, and I hope that they can do it for the long time. I saw that on the iBot Discord. There were some talk about the Visa card linked to the iBot account. Is it something going on? I vaguely saw it. I did not went in depth. Can you talk a bit about it?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, and that's a great little move again that we've seen people talk about in the space but not come to fruition. So I don't want to get too crazy because we haven't seen it happen yet, but it sounds like it's pretty much, yeah, set in stone. So we should see it in, I think I did my video I think a week ago, maybe a week and a half, and we were on the timeline of about 3 weeks for everything to come through. It will be a digital only one through like Apple Pay and Google Pay.
Yep.
So it won't be a physical card for now. There is a chance it'll turn into that. But again, it's a prepaid card, so there is fees. It's not like it's free off ramping of your funds, but it does give you a very convenient place to possibly park. What I'm doing is parking my winnings from other things into here. That'll turn into a weekly, monthly income for myself, which I can then use that card for to spend, which is pretty neat. And again, something that'll be somewhat first to market. We've had rumors of that happening in other places, but never really came to fruition. So
Oh yeah, of course. That's also my plan with iBot. I'm not involved yet, but the plan is to take profit from other project, get in, and hope for the best for the long term. Otherwise, it's from profit. So if it don't happen, no big deal. I won't cry on a Discord for it that I lost the tuition for my kids. It's good.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate hearing that stuff, and I know it
Oh, I
happens,
know
and I
it
know
hurt.
sometimes it's people crying, but I know sometimes it's real, and that
Yeah.
sucks. It really.
Yeah, 100%. And finally, do you know any plan for the future of iBot? And what do you think about the future of iBot? What's the ending word on it?
I guess the ending thing, and then we've kind of, I think it's been our theme through these questions, but to me, it's just slow and steady wins the race, is what I'm hoping out of this team and myself. Because really, I just want a safe haven for people to bring. That's my thought and how I've worded my videos is I want a safe haven for people to bring their profits. I don't want you to keep it here forever. Some sooner or later, you got to bring it to fiat or bring it somewhere else. Like I said, nothing should grow indefinitely, but I think it's a good place for people to hopefully earn some reasonable income, still way better than the banks, and hopefully a good place to kind of store some value for a little bit.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Pocket Ace, to be
Pleasure.
to come on the channel today. That was really cool. That was very insightful. I think everyone really appreciated it. So thank you so much, and hope to see you in another video where you will bring some insight on another project that maybe you're involved, because I know that you're in so many things. I see you everywhere. Everywhere I go in DeFi, it's like, oh, Pocket Ace is here. That's a good one.
Thank you. Don't wait it just on that, but yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to
Yeah.
do what I can in the space, as we all are.
Awesome. Thank
Thank
you.
you for reaching out. I appreciate it.
So guys, that was it. I hope that you appreciate the interview and the video. I think that you learned a lot today about the iBots ecosystem and the iBots project. It's a very simple project that hopefully will go far. Here's my strategy with iBots. So my personal plan with iBot is that I will take some profit from some project, let's say Wolf Capital, where I'll soon be profitable. I'll take 50% of the profit that I make there and send it to iBot. That's how I'll go for it. Again, I won't risk the bank. I won't risk that much, but I'll slowly get involved. And if I see that they're really there for the long term, I might go a bit heavier. You guys do what you want. This is not financial advice. This video is not meant to be financial advice. The crypto space is extremely volatile. Enter at your own risk. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in another Blockchain Yeti video. And one last thing, if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and even comment. We are still a small channel and it makes a world of difference for us. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.